Alright, so I'm going into this place called Marshall's. It's actually one of my favorite places. Like, y'all ask me like where I get my shirts or something like that. Well, I'll go to places like Marshall's or TJ Maxx. It's basically discount. I guess I don't know, designer stores, but basically all the stuff that's like old season or last season shirts will go to these places, and you can find them for like deals. So like your $70, $80 button downs that are polos will be, you know, 30 bucks, 40 bucks. And now every single time you go into these, they're not gonna have something every single time. I'd say like I go in there 10 times, maybe like 2-3 times I find something I want. But they change stuff up every couple days, so check them out every now and then, and you might find a good deal. So for example, I mean, these are all polo shirts, and they're all, I think, like 40 bucks. I mean, there's your sweaters, polo, Ralph Lauren. They usually have a lot of Ralph Lauren. They always have Ralph Lauren. I mean, here's long sleeve of these, tons of stuff. Hoodies. They'll even have like Brooks Brothers, and then here's button downs that are all. Actually, need to get a new one of these. But now keep in mind the classics and where's this one? Classic fits are different. I want to get a little blue one, but yeah, pretty cool store. A lot of jackets here. For example, here's the one I was wearing in the video. It's by Chewning. Yeah, Chewning brand. This one I have. This is actually like a cooler. I wish I saw this back in the day because this has like a fleece liner. It's a little thinner also. But for example, this jacket retail $225. You can get it for 40 bucks. So I guess, and then before that is 125. I don't know. But I would get it if it wasn't the exact same as this, but a little upgraded. But yeah, I get a lot about jackets here. If anyone knows what brand of shirt this is, obviously it says Orient. But if you guys know what this is actually one of my favorite watch companies. Go Google them. Orient. Rocking a actual t-shirt today for the gym. Now, check out the apartment, guys. Let's see. Everything is just getting clean. Look at this. This is all done. This, which you'll see in Saturday's video, is my entire bedroom set from IKEA. Cleaning up everything because, you know, I'm moving very, very soon. And there's lots of times in life where things are changing. And, you know, I've always said that you should be the person that makes everything happen in your life. So no one's going to, you know, hand you anything. But in terms of, like, your lifting progress or, like, programming, everyone's so worried when they hop on a program, like, will it work? Will it work? Well, does this one work? Does this one work? And instead, be a test subject for your own hypothesis. Is that the right analogy I'm looking for? You know, basically, you want to find out if things work, because I promise, just let things happen sometimes. And let me turn the autofocus back on so you can focus on my face here. You know, let things happen, because I promise if you just let things happen, then it'll all work out in the end. Just like, you know, moving, you're worried, are all my friends moving away? Am I not going to know anyone? It'll be okay. In a year from now, it'll be okay. You hop on a program. You're like, is this program going to work? Well, I haven't tried this program. You know, what happens if it doesn't give you the best progress? Then you learn from it. You learn from your mistakes, and you learn what works, what doesn't work, and you go on. You got a long time to live. You got a long time in life, hopefully. So just enjoy the ride and let it happen. Let it happen. Here we go. Deadlift time. All right, guys. Welcome to the video. So what I'm going to do today is actually start in my new programming, being the Conjugate method, system, whatever you want to call it. Now, basically, the whole purpose of this program is, it's not really a linear program. I mean, I guess it is not a linear program. The purpose of it is to really focus on the weak points and, you know, all the different aspects of your main lift. So, for example, this one was really focused around the deficit deadlift. As you see, I used a 100-pound plate going off of a 2-inch deficit, so not the biggest deficit in the world. Started out by warming up, was told to get up to a heavy single, which is going to be 525 pounds, which I will let you guys watch raw. Basically, I did some sets, you know, a little bit higher reps, and then once I got up to a little bit higher in the weight, I started adding 50 pounds every single time. So I went from 225, added a 50, then went to 315, added a 50, then went to 405, added a 50. You get the idea. Also, I wanted to show you guys, I do need to work on my hips, okay? Because especially when the weight gets heavier, I shoot on my hips a little bit. But look at my erectors, okay? I'm going to show you a little thing, which I like to call my egg sacs on my back, which is my overdeveloped lumbars. Look at that, okay? Do you see that? That is my lumbar. So really, whenever you think
that my back is rounding. It is just my literally stegosaurus coming out of my back. I'm an anamorph, basically. Really liking the program. It was a lot of volume, and basically, you know, because it kind of kicked my ass to do the work up to a heavy single. Then I went over to some like really light sumo pulls for higher reps. I think the biggest thing that took the toll on me was these deficits after I got to the 1 rep max, because I had to do I believe 3 sets of 5, which I got up to about 420 pounds, I believe. Now, going into this, I did not know what I was going to be able to pull for a single rep. But I knew I was going to get over 500 pounds. I really have never tried to go. I think the heaviest I've even gone on deficits have been somewhat in the 400. So 525, I think I maybe could have had 530, 535 in me if I, you know, obviously, you know, picked out my numbers a little differently, you know, and if I warmed up a little differently and didn't do maybe like 500, if I like went a little lighter and then jumped a little more. But I'll take it. The even the 500 pull you'll see here goes up pretty smooth. Let's go ahead and man, so smooth. So I'm gonna let you guys watch the raw clip here, 525 pounds, and then afterwards we'll talk about kind of the accessory movements that I do here to you know, keep on this conjugate method. So enjoy this clip, guys. So as you see there, it went pretty well, or pretty good, in the words of Brandon Campbell. Again, moved on to 3 sets of 5 with about 425 pounds, I believe. Then some sumo pulls, and then just some like glute ham raises and some back movements. Now, all my videos are not just necessarily going to be just a specific lifting stuff. I'm going to start including a little more vlogs in there, but I'm excited to kind of take you guys on this, you know, the next chapter, as I'll talk about after these clips go, of this programming, and I'll be excited to see if it works. Again, like I said in the beginning, you know, everyone is always so hesitant, or always ask me what program to get on, what program to get on. The best thing, I'll tell you, the best program you can get on is any program. Pick any program you want and follow it. Give it some time. You can't go into a program thinking that, you know, you're like, I don't want to give, you know, 3 months this program because what if I lose all my gains? As long as you're lifting heavy, I promise you'll make progress, and you'll find out what you liked about the program. You'll find out what you did not like about the program. But don't be worried going into it. Just, you know, go in there with the attitude that you want to progress, and I promise you everything will be just fine. So stick around for the end of the video. I kind of show my Jeep's headlights a little more and go into a little speech. So I thank you all for watching. Please hit the thumbs up button. It does help spread the channel. And I just want to say I love all your faces. All of you. Even you. See you later, guys.
All right, so I want to give you guys an update on the lights here. Check it out. Ready? Woohoo! Now, if that isn't some brightness, and they actually like take a second to like get brighter, they like warm up or something. So sick! All right, so I'm actually this light is being reflected off of the headlights, so that's why it's such clarity. But session went great. It is about 8:30. That session took me like longer than normal, like almost 2 hours, just because I had to work up to a max on the conventional deficit. And again, that was only like a 2-inch deficit, but a deficit's a deficit. 2 inches is 2 inches. You'll take it when you can get it on the deficit there. And so I'm really excited to start the programming. I'm excited to see what's next and see how it works out for me. Again, I'm about a month and a half out from my competition. Competition's December 14th. I'm excited to take y'all along on the next like chapter of my life, whether it be moving and the programming and the powerlifting meet. So hope you are ready for some cool, heavy pulling and some progress. So thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, if you're still here, I'm just gonna show you one more time, because I just get excited with this. This is a much better area. Woo, doggy. It's the little things that make me excited, guys. Little things that make me excited. How about that new Drake, though? With me way back then, but how about now? 'Cause I'm up right now. Hey, it's up right